So on the last episode, this is how far I got. Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. Happy Tamiya Tuesday, and on this Tamiya Tuesday, I'm going to continue work on my NSU Jagermeister M-05 90 through, 90210 kit. So for those at home that want to mess up with me, if you're building along, I am on number 7, step 7. Alright, so all I'm going to do here is put on the arms. They're going to be held on with this long screw here. I'm going to put on the C18s. These go back here, it looks like. They were held on with these screws. Yeah, so I'll do all that and come back. And I'll also get the little cup here, the axle cup here. I guess it's a dog bone cup. Yeah. Alright, so all that's in. Moving on to step 8. Alright, so step 8 has me assembling the steering knuckles. So simply going to slide the axle end through a bearing, through the steering knuckle itself, and a couple screws. Should do it. So I'll go ahead and get this done. Okay, so step 8 is done. Definitely don't want to over tighten the screws here because you want to make sure you have good action. Everything turns nice and smooth. But pretty simple. Moving on to step 9. Alright, so step 9 is real easy, just getting everything assembled here. So all I'm going to do is take my assembled knuckles, put them over to here, and get everything screwed down. Nice and easy. So one side is done, going to go ahead and move on to the other. Not really sure if this is a trick, but what I'm doing to make this easier, putting this bottom pin through, getting this all screwed down, then I'm putting the dog bone, and then I'm attaching the top screw. Just making things a little easier so the axle doesn't keep falling out. Okay, so step 9 is complete. Moving on to step 10. Okay, so everything is installed. The one thing I will mention is that the holes on this little piece here, this little curved piece, the holes weren't big enough for the screw. So I did have to ream them out a little bit, make them a little bit bigger so I can get the screw in. But other than that, everything worked out pretty well. Once I get the servo, everything else on, I'll check out these little turnbuckles. I might have to adjust them a little bit just to get the wheels kind of centered. That might be a little off right now, but I'm not really worried about it at this stage. That's something I can do a little later on. Okay, so moving on to step 11. It's the motor, putting on the pinion and the pinion stopper. Okay, so here are the directions. Just got to slide this piece onto the motor, put the pinion on, got the grub screw, and the pinion stopper. What this is, no idea. But go ahead and get this all hooked up. And yes, I am using the stock motor. I'm not going crazy with this one, just because I don't feel like it. So it'll be all stock electronics to start out. So I guess this pinion stopper is to help you set the correct distance or the correct spacing for the pinion on the motor. So yeah, okay, pretty easy. Step 11 is done. Moving on to step 12. Alright, so step 12 is getting the motor installed onto the chassis. And really it's just 2 screws that hold on the motor. It does say to put some grease on the pinion gear. I don't know about that one, so I'm not going to do that. I have plenty of grease on the inside of the transmission, so really not going to worry about greasing up the pinion gear. But go ahead and get step 12 done. Okay, so the air conditioning's back on and the motor is in, and I am moving on to step 13, which is the shock assembly. Okay, so I have all my parts laid out for the shock assembly. Gonna go ahead and get the shocks put together. There are 4 of them, of course, so I will be putting together 4 shocks, but they are identical, so go ahead and get this done and I'll be right back. Okay, so there you have it, 4 shocks put together. It really took me no time to put these together, so now they're ready to go on, at least to the front. So step 14, I'm going to go ahead and put on the 2 shocks. And I'm also going to put on this front bumper. Okay, so the front is assembled. I got the shocks on. I got this front bumper piece on. So the front is all done. Step 15 has me going on to the rear. but that is going to happen on another day. So please tune in next time to see the rear. But if you like what you saw, please click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day, and I will see you all soon. Take care.